Hello and welcome to OMN Studios Underground Royalty Feature. This is our first edition, and today we are going to be joined by Ashley Pater, a young singer from Vancouver. She's been singing from a very young age, and you know what? Enough with the spoilers. Let's dive straight into it.
I started with the piano lick at the beginning. There's like a really cool chord progression. At least I thought it was really cool. That would be me. I started this whole journey when I was about 8 or 9, but really the push for music started when I was 8. Called The Next Star, which was a Canada-wide competition, and they were looking for youth talent. And I would watch that as a kid, and I always thought they were paid extras. But when I realized they were real people, I told my parents I wanted to do that. Yeah, next thing I knew, we were lined up downtown at 5 in the morning. My dad lined up for us. And I remember we were still 51st in line. And then from there, got a vocal coach, picked up the guitar, kept playing piano, and then, you know, we're in the festival rounds and those kind of things now. And I just released my new song.
Riding on that feeling in your heart. Where do I even start? You're not with me. How long I feel. Riding on that feeling in your heart. With you and your jet black car. That feeling in your heart. With you and your jet black.
I play guitar, piano, drums, bass, ukulele, and one string on the violin because my violin is broken. Every song is a story. With this one, I started with the piano lick at the beginning. There's like a ding, 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 like what you hear at the beginning. I just kept playing that, and I came up with a really cool chord progression. At least I thought it was really cool. And I couldn't stop playing it. And then I came up with this verse, and it sounded like something that could be in a musical. I was playing it around my house, and my family's like, oh, that could be really good for, you know, some kind of show. So that inspired me to just quickly finish the song. I was like, oh, I want this song done. I want to know what it'll sound like. So I just, you know, I went straight to the piano, finished it that night. And so the song Stuck on You is about realizing you're living in a loop, but more specifically that you're falling for the wrong person over and over again. A little comfort song. So alongside my music, I am an actress. I also model.
Oh, wow.
Falling into R&B and soul, but it's definitely has major influences from some jazz and alternatives, maybe even some pop and funk in there too. Stuck on You, for instance, started with a musical lick. So sometimes I'll have that where I'll just be playing and I'm like, oh, this sounds really cool. Or I'll just be, you know, out and about and there's this lyric in my head, so I quickly type it down on my phone. Or a melody, and so I'll hum it into my phone. So I'll literally be in the grocery store or something like that. I'll pull out my phone and start singing into it. Just so it can, you know, capture the thought before it goes away. Sometimes I draw pictures, and I'm not the best artist, whatever it seems to look like, the song ends up about it, or even just seeing a certain thing happen, like somebody, I don't know, someone doing something funky, who knows. But from there, it kind of just all, I don't know, I just sit down at the piano or with the guitar and it all seems to just flow out. I'd say Anderson .Paak or Giveon. Anderson .Paak for that, I don't know, that feel, that groove, and Giveon, that headspace that he created. Okay, maybe I'll collab with Giveon and then I'll open for Anderson. So many different people out there, and if they're all the same, what fun is that? So stay true to what you believe. I always turn to music. So like when I was younger, before I decided to, you know, start doing stuff,
Yeah.
Now I remember back, I did have this little journal of songs, but they're incomplete little, I don't know, 5-liners kind of thing. But also I would walk home from school. And so during that walk home, I would sing about what happened during my day. So I'd be like, oh, this person did this, and that kind of thing. So I don't know, I just think from my family loving music so much, and especially my grandfather on my mom's side, he has taught himself how to play 5 different instruments, which is pretty crazy. And so just those kind of influences around me, they're very inspiring. So I don't know, it just came to be. Well, before COVID, that year I had performed over 105 shows. I've actually gone on tour. Somehow we were able to, you know, put that all together and follow all the precautions, and it worked out very well. That was in October. And then I did a virtual tour with U-Bloom just a few weeks ago, and I'm actually going back on tour, in-person tour in May, and that'll be Eastern and Western Canada. The internet is such a wonderful place. You're able to connect with everyone across the world that I would have never connected with. So I'm definitely very thankful to have the platform that I have. And so by posting content and making connections with people, I've grown my fan base online, which is pretty amazing. Big Yellow Taxi by Joni Mitchell. I like I put my own twist on every song that I do just to make it my own. And that song, just the guitar lick in it, and then when I have the band with me, we kind of get going and everyone seems to dance to it. So I really enjoy that one. Lots of energy. Especially right now, to be safe and, you know, do what you can to help others out. And then I guess on a personal, non-COVID basis, just to be yourself.
Another year passes me by. I'm an extra in my own movie. I call life. Don't shed a tear. Don't cry for me. Why does every night leave me wondering why I'm here with you in your jet black car, riding on that feeling in your heart. Where do I even start? You're no good for me. I'm not right for you. Riding on that feeling in your heart, with you and your jet black car. I'm stuck on you. Stuck on you.